wondering if any of you are like me. You'd rather create something new than have to repair or restore something old. But it isn't so many things in life like that, whether it's our health or our home or even a relationship. Sometimes we have those kind of problems that we don't deal with. Like I have some physical problems that I haven't dealt with, and now instead of maintenance, it's gonna be a case of a repair, and it's gonna be a lot more expensive than it would have been if I had just maintained. Sometimes relationships are like that too. If they're difficult or disappointing, we would rather just let them go. But the Bible tells us that we need one another, and so we need to do that work. Sometimes we have to go back and work on a relationship that maybe wasn't what we wanted it to be. And I'm not talking about abusive relationships. You shouldn't stay in those, but there are those others that we need to work on. And so you're wondering, what does this have to do with crafts? Today we're going to look at a craft project that I had to do, one of restoring and repairing in order to return a little table to the beauty and usefulness that it had before I didn't maintain it. As you can see, I have sanded off all of the paint, and then I went back and used a finer grit, and I made it very smooth. I can still see a little bit of the print of the daisy that was on top, but that won't matter. The next step will be to use some Kilz on it and get it all ready for my final design. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, here we are. Unfortunately, I finished doing all the painting and my video camera wasn't turned on, so I'm just gonna do it again and voice over this. But I painted the backdrop blue, and it was some paint that I had gotten from Lowe's as a mist tint. I thought it was pretty. Unfortunately, it's interior paint, not exterior, so I will have to put a coat of polyurethane or something over all of this because the table belongs outside. Next, I drew a circle in the middle and had that for the center of the sunflower, and I put one on the outside edge so that my petals would be about the same distance from the edge of the table. However, when I did that, I used a pencil and it didn't all come off. I had to go back and touch it up with some blue paint, so you may not want to do that step. Then I painted all of the petals with a combination of gold and yellow craft paint, and I just free-handed it, drawing it all on first and then painting it. Then I painted the center circle a base brown coat. The next thing I did when that was all dry, then I mixed some of the brown and some of that gold paint together with some of the Liquitex gloss heavy gel, and that was to give it some dimension to the center. You know how the sunflower seed has all those little dots in the middle, and I noticed from a seed packet that it has some yellow tints in it, so that's why I mixed the two colors, and I mixed it with some of the Liquitex, being careful not to mix it too thoroughly because I wanted the yellow to show. And now that I've got that all painted, I will let it dry, and I may go back and go around the leaves with a little bit of very fine black so that they kind of stand out before I put the polyurethane on. The table itself sits outside in a little garden, and it's actually child size, and the base of it is made with a plumber's pipe. We put the connector on the back side of the plywood circle and in some cement, and the cement was put into a plastic plant saucer, and when it dried, then we could connect the pipe onto the plywood and onto the base, and there we have our little table. I painted the plumber's pipe green to be like the stem. So you can do something similar, or maybe you want to do something totally different. You don't have to freehand. You can always use a stencil, or you can copy something by using something like, well, carbon paper or something to put your design on there. But anyway, I hope you have fun with it, and maybe you can try another wood project with me. Bye-bye.